Variance analysis is the quantitative investigation of the difference between actual and planned behavior. This analysis is used to maintain control over a business. For example, if you budget for sales to be 10,000 and actual sales are 8,000, variance analysis yields a difference of 2,000. Variance analysis is especially effective when you repeat the amount of a variance on a trend line, so that the sudden change in the variance level from month to month are more readily apparent. Variance analysis also involves the investigations of this difference, so that the outcome is a statement of the difference from expectations and an interpretation of which the variance occurred. To continue with the example, a complex analysis of the sales variance would be: sales during the month were 2,000 lower than the budget of 10,000. This variance was primarily caused by the loss of EBC customer and the end of the percentage month, which usually buys 1,800 per month. From the company, we lost EBC customer because we had several instances of late deliveries to it over the past 5 months. This level of detailed variance analysis allows management to understand why fluctuations occur in its business and what it comes to change the situation. Here are the most commonly derived variants used in variance analysis. They are linked to more complete descriptions as well as examples. Purchase price variance. The actual price paid for materials used in the production process minus the standard cost multiplied by the number of units used. Labor rate variance. The actual price paid for the direct labor used in the introduction process minus its standard cost multiplied by the number of units used. Variable overhead expense variance subtracts the standard variable overhead cost per unit from the actual cost incurred and multiplies the remainder by the lost unit only quantity of output. Fixed overhead spending variance. The total amount by which fixed overhead costs exceed their total standard cost for the reporting period. Selling price variance. The actual selling price minus the standard selling price multiplied by the number of units used. Material use variance subtracts the total standard quantity of materials that are supposed to be used from the actual level of use and multiply the remainder by the standard price per unit. Labor efficiency variance subtracts the standard quantity of labor consumed from the actual amount and multiplies the remainder by the standard labor rate per hour. Variance overhead efficiency variance subtract the budget units of activities on which the variance overhead is shared from the actual unit of activity multiplies by the standard variance overhead per cost. It is not necessary to track all the preceding variance. In many organizations, it may be sufficient to repeat use one or two variants. For examples, a service organization such as a consulting business might deal solely concerned with the labor efficiency variance, while a manufacturing business in a highly competitive market might be the mostly concerned with the per-page price variance. In other words, but most of the variance analysis a factor into those variance to make the most difference to the company is the underlying use can be rectified. There are several problems with variance analysis that keeps many companies from using it. They are time delays. The accounting staff compiles the variance at the end of the month before using the result to the management team. In a fast-paced environment, management needs feedback much faster than once and months, and so tends to rely upon over measurements or warrant flats they are generated on the spot, especially in product area. Variance source information. Many of the reasons for variance are not located in the accounting records, so the accounting staff has to store through such information as bills of materials, labor routine, and overtime record to determine the causes of problem. The exact word is only cost effective, but management can actively correct problems based on these information. Standard settings. Variance analysis is essentially a comparison of actual results to an arbitrary standard that may have been derived from political bargainings. Consequently, the result variance may not yield an useful information. Many companies prefer to use horizontal analysis rather than variance analysis to investigate and interpret their final results. Under this approach, the results of multiple periods are listed side by side so that trends can be easily discerned.